Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our Facebook Live. My name is Lindsay, and I'm the sales manager here at the DoubleTree by Hilton Strathclyde Hotel. Just a quick thank you to Guides for Brides. They have allowed us this platform this afternoon, so just wanted to say a really big thank you to them. As I say, I'm the sales manager here at the hotel, and I am joined today by the lovely Pauline from LBS Event Design and Wedding Planners, who is our main wedding supplier. So welcome, Pauline, and thanks for joining us.
Hi Lindsay, it's a pleasure to be here today and talk all things wedding. Some excitement for a change.
I know, especially due to the current times, it's just nice to have a bit of a normality and hear from one of the industry suppliers like yourself. So thanks again for joining us. So just to tell you a bit about what we're going to do today. So we're going to show you our fantastic hotel and show it set up for a wedding. Pauline has used some of our gorgeous products and she's set our function suite gorgeously for a wedding. So we're going to look at that. We're going to do some question and answers for you as well, and hopefully answer all your questions about all things wedding and all things about the hotel. So we're going to start off with a little video, and it's going to show you the exterior of our hotel and our main foyer area, and it's going to show you the guest journey about what your guests will see when they arrive at the hotel for your big day. So take it away, Pauline. So this is the exterior of the hotel. So the hotel is just outside Glasgow, just off the M8 motorway at Bells Hill. So when your guests arrive at the hotel, they'll come through the main doors and they will have access to this gorgeous foyer area. Now, they will pick up their glass of fizz when they enter, and they will have all of this space exclusively for them. So as you can see, it's a fantastic size. No matter if your wedding's for 10 people or 200 people, this area here is a fantastic welcome and entrance for your guests. They can sit and relax, they can meet with friends and family, they have access to our toilets and access to hang their coat at the cloakroom. And once they're through in the foyer area, we can close the doors, and this will be exclusive to your wedding. So as you can see, it's really funky, it's really well designed, it's been recently refurbished. For your guests as well, we've got this bar area, which guests can go and purchase their drinks when they arrive. And as I say, it's well lit, full of natural daylight, and a fantastic size for any size of wedding or function, exclusive to you and all included within the packages that we offer. So I know Pauline has got some questions about our foyer, so we will just answer them.
How many guests can we fit in the foyer area, Lindsay? It is a spectacular space, but how many guests can you have in there at the one time?
I would say maximum 250. So for when your guests arrive, no matter if it's a really small intimate wedding or a larger celebration, we can service the drinks. So when they arrive, they can have their arrival drinks. This area can also be used for when we have a comfort break, when we're turning the room around, when the happy couple are going out for pictures, the guests can come and relax in this area as well. And we would also set the evening buffet in this. So your buffet would all be set out in there, and guests would go out and enjoy the food, the tea, the coffee, and then they can obviously get their drinks from the bar. So in terms of size, it's so flexible. So anything from 10 right up to 250, 300 guests.
Fabulous. That's a really good space you've got there. Good facility. Is the hire of the foyer included in the package?
It is. It's included in all our packages. So usually for our weddings, we have one wedding taking place on only one. We would never really have two at the same time. So when you book your wedding here with us, you would have exclusive use of the foyer and the function suite itself. So it's all exclusive to you, which is a really, really good selling point. Once you come in the front doors and your guests are in the foyer, they don't need to leave because they've got the toilets and things. So yes, it's included in all of our packages.
And what would you say was the best feature in the foyer area?
To be honest, there's a few. I think one of the main features of the foyer is its location. So when the guests come in the front doors of the hotel, they're met by our lovely receptionists, and just tucked behind reception, that's where all our function space is. So you're not losing anybody. As soon as people come in, they take their arrival drink, you know, it's so well laid out and positioned that, as I mentioned earlier, toilets, cloakroom, the actual function suite itself, everything spills out. So it's a kind of central point. So its location is a really, really good selling point. And one of the other features about it is the size and the flexibility of the size, which we mentioned earlier. So it's a fantastic space, Pauline.
Fabulous. Yep, it is. It really is a nice area. And we'll just put another wee video on of your...
Yes, let's look at the function space. So the reason we took the video like this for our ceremony is to show you how flexible our suite is. So this is set for a ceremony in the hotel. We're licensed to do these, and this is set for 30. So in terms of size, as you can see, this is 2 sections of our function suite. We have 6 in total. So this is quite a small ceremony that we've set for you. But no matter what size of ceremony that you've got planned, we can accommodate. So if it's 200 for a ceremony, we can open up the sections of our suite to support that size. So as I say, we've set this and dressed this for 30. Pauline's got our fantastic chair covers and our beautiful blossom trees at the front. And we have put our red carpet in there, which is included in all of our packages. So as I say, we can subdivide the suite. I have removed the wall here just so that we can show you the size of the suite in all its glory. This is 4 sections in total. As I say, we've got 6. So this nighttime setup or wedding breakfast setup that we've got here is really just to show you what Pauline can do with her products, how gorgeous they are, and to show you the size and space that we've got inside our flexible suite. So some of these tables have been set with these gorgeous gold chairs of Pauline's, which are marvellous. The centerpieces in itself are all very different. We would normally set our tables for 8 guests, and that gives everybody a really good space round the table to dine. We can set them with 10 round the table, but if you did your table plan for your wedding and you wanted maybe everybody sitting, you know, only 6, then we can do that. The beauty of that is we've got all of this space and it's so flexible. So as I said, this is 4 sections of our suite. We have another 2 additional to this. So anything up to 250 guests for a meal, and your ceremony, should you want to have it in the hotel, can be suited to your numbers. We would have one side your ceremony, and then the other side we would have your evening setup. So the beauty of this video is to show you how flexible our space is. We've got our lovely garden area as well, which you would have included in your package. So that is a unique selling point for us. Our garden area is included, and it's bespoke and exclusive to you. Great for pictures. It's also fantastic for your guests to go out there and relax should you have a nice sunny day, albeit we're in Scotland, but fingers crossed you get the sun. So we would include the garden area as well. So, and I know Pauline's got some questions.
So how many guests does the ceremony room hold?
Well, as I say, Pauline, we can set it to however many you need, as long as it's not going to be over 200, 250. Then we can set that. So even for a really, if you wanted a small intimate ceremony for 10 or 20, then that's absolutely fine. It would fit in one section, and then we would just add sections on if your numbers then would increase. So it's so flexible,
which is really good as well, because it's good that you've got that flexibility, because when some guests have, like, the couples have like 50 or 30 for their wedding, and say it's a big area and they can't separate the room, so they've got to have the tables in the back and things like that during the ceremony.
Yeah.
So it's really good that you can actually section that area off and have the tables behind the screen to make it just particular and ready for a ceremony, which is really, really good.
It is, it's so flexible.
Which is a good feature that you've got, and a good facility to offer as well, which is really good. So what are the maximum numbers for your reception and minimum for the wedding breakfast and evening reception? How many can you accommodate, and what is the minimum numbers that you would allow to have?
So again, the minimum number, there isn't really a minimum. You know, we've got a package that we've just revamped, and it's based on a minimum of 50, and that's for our wedding package. But we can create a bespoke package for you. So the minimum, I would say, for a wedding is anything really, you know, starting at 10 upwards, and the maximum the suite can actually take for a sit-down meal is about 250. So as I say, flexible and adaptable, right through from 10 right up to the higher numbers.
Fabulous. And what about the package? So what is the kind of price guide for packages, Lindsay?
So these new packages that we've got are fantastic. We've got quite a lot of your products in there included, like the chair covers and things like that. But to give you an idea, the packages start from £2,750, and that's for a minimum of 50 guests. Now, the package can be bespoke, can be tailored. So if you wanted to add things on, take things away, if you wanted to not go with your traditional wedding, so if you didn't want to have like the meal, the pictures, and then an evening reception, say you just wanted to have like a lunch, then we can create a bespoke package for that. If you just wanted to have a big party in the evening, then again we can create that. So although we've got our three main packages, we can create whatever the guests want. So I mean, people want to do quirky things now as well. You know, they want to just have a big party at night, or they want to do a barbecue, or you know, any ideas that you've got, we would be delighted to sit down and discuss.
And especially with COVID happening, like a lot of the weddings have went ahead with the ceremony and they're going to have the celebrations afterwards. So do you have much availability left for anyone who possibly maybe their original venue has already taken another booking for the date that they want to have that celebration? Because a lot of things have been on hold lately. So are you able to accommodate any couples for if they're looking for a venue for just to have their evening reception so they can have that big party they didn't have?
We do. We have limited availability for the rest of the year. We've got some weekend availability, but I'm going to be honest, the phone has been ringing. I think now that the restrictions are starting to be lifted, people are starting to think, right, you know, I want to get this booked for 50, or, you know, I want to change my date. So I would say be quick. This year we do have limited availability. I do have some availability next year. And the following year, but again, it's quite limited, and I don't think it will be there long. But we do have at the moment, and if anybody has any inquiries or wants to ask me anything, then all of my email details will flash up just below. So just give me an email or give me a phone anytime. Happy to discuss.
That's fabulous, because I know that dates are kind of prime just now. Everyone's looking for dates because everyone now is moving forward, and a lot of couples have had their wedding already done and they want somewhere for the celebration.
You're right.
Which is fabulous that you have got dates already. So if anyone's looking for that, then I'd advise to get in touch soon.
Yes.
So tell me more about the outside area of the hotel.
This area is great. I must admit, it's such a unique selling point for us. I mean, it saves the wedding couple, having then to get in the car and go elsewhere for pictures, or if they're not getting married here and they're getting married elsewhere, it means that they don't have to go somewhere else for pictures, like gardens or whatever, and then come to the hotel. It just means they can turn up. Their guests can relax, they can have their wee glass of fizz, you can have their drink, and the couple can go outside to the garden, take their time and get all the pictures that they want outside. It's also great for kids, for families, for some of the guests if they want to go out there and relax later on. So it's a fantastic area that we've got at the hotel, and we have it really well kept. We're just revamping it all just now after the winter and not being able to use it for so long, so we can't wait.
Yeah, and we're going to have a good summer, so that's
we're going to have a good summer.
And it's been good that you've actually been able to showcase that area within the video, because it's an area that you don't see when you're coming into the building. So a lot of people would not realise that you've got garden space there. So it's really good that has been emphasised within the video, and people can see that is on offer and it's there in the background that obviously you don't see when you're entering the hotel.
Yes. It is. And lastly, I think we're just going to go to the video of the other areas in the hotel. So we've saw our foyer where your guests will mingle, you've saw the garden, you've saw the function suite, you've saw some of Pauline's products that we'll touch on a bit later. But I wanted to really show you the other areas of the hotel that you'll experience. So our public areas, our bedrooms and our spa. So we've got a wee video to show you now. Just another little image of our lovely garden. But rolling into that, when your guests have time, so during pictures, when they arrive, later on in the evening, they'll have access to our space lounge area, which I've got some images here. It's really relaxed. It's a huge area. So we've got some soft furnishings, we've got some sofas, some high chairs. It's a great area for your guests to relax, meet friends and family, just go out there for a bit of a change of scenery. So you'll have access to all of that. And we have 111 bedrooms in the hotel. This is some of the images of our gorgeous bedrooms. I mean, they're stunning. So your guests will have access to book a stay for your big day. And this is our gorgeous suite. So this would be allocated to the happy couple. There's plenty of space in there for bridesmaids, makeup artists, things like that. So our bedrooms are gorgeous. and our leisure club. It's a huge area. It's one of the largest health clubs attached to a hotel in the UK. For us, it's massive. We have a spa with 5 treatment rooms. So if your guests wanted to stay over, they'll have access to pay for their treatments. Complimentary access to the pool, sauna, steam room, jacuzzis, gym if they wanted to use it. As I say, it's a brilliant facility to have. When your guests book to stay with us for their wedding, it's like they don't need to leave. It's almost like a resort feel. We've got the gym, the spa, the health club, all this amazing space in our public areas, the gorgeous bedrooms, and obviously they'll attend a fantastic wedding. So that is the kind of public areas, health club and space lounge, just so that you get a feel for that.
And do all the residents guests get access to the health club?
Yes, they do, and it's, as I say, it's complimentary access. They don't need to book or anything like that. But moving forward with when the hotel reopens and things, we probably will do a booking system. But in terms of paying, as I say, it's complimentary. The pool, they'll get a complimentary towel, so all they need to do is basically just come down. They can use the pool, sauna, steam room, the gym. We have fitness classes as well. We've got over 15 fitness classes a day. All Les Mills classes, they'll have access to all of that if they wanted to do a bit of keep fit while they're here. And the bride and groom obviously have access to that. And then our spa has all LMS products. They can pay for treatments, get their nails done. So it's a really, really amazing thing to have here at the hotel.
Yeah, it's a lot to have. It's good to have that on offer because there's not many hotels within the Central Belt that do offer that, and especially over this side of the area as well. So it's very good that you've got that to offer. And can couples block off rooms, and how does that work? So if they wanted to all have the same floor and things like that, is that okay?
It is, and it's a really good question. It is a question we get all the time. So if a bride wants to block off, say, 10 bedrooms, absolutely fine. If there's more needed, then that's also fine. So what we would do is we would allocate these bedrooms, and then we don't want to have, the couple stressing out about are the rooms sold? How do I pay for the room? So what we do is we set up something called a personalised online group, and it's a link. So the couple send the link out to their guests, and the guests would go on to the link and book through that. And it's up to the guests to take ownership of that and then book their own bedroom. And if there's any bedrooms not sold, a couple of weeks before the wedding, we just release them off and we keep the couple up to date with how that's going, and we can personalise the page. So we can put the wedding date on there, we can put a picture of the couple, etc. So it's really, everybody wants to do everything online now, and it's a really, really good thing to have. So that's something that we do quite well, and they can have access to as many bedrooms as they think that they're going to need.
Fabulous. And do you have any special offers on just now, Lindsay?
I actually do. Funny you should ask. The offer that we've got on just now is a great offer. So I've told you a bit about our Living Well Health Club. As I say, it's an amazing facility. So my special offer is the first 3 weddings booked and confirmed by the end of April to take place any time in the future will have a 6-month membership for 2. So the couple would have the gym membership. It would start from the day they book the wedding, and they'll have that for 6 months. Now, to give you a bit about the value of that, you would have access to over 15 fitness classes a day, a spin studio, dance studios, fully equipped gym, pool, sauna, steam room, jacuzzis. There's access to personal trainers, nutrition advice, everything. It's such a really, really good incentive. So if you do have any wedding inquiries or any questions, or you wanted to check dates, all of my details are below, and hopefully you're one of the couples that get this fantastic prize.
Fabulous.
Great, so thank you so much. I hope that's given you an insight into my gorgeous hotel and our wedding, everything weddings. And I wanted to ask you some questions now, Polly. So thank you so much for dressing your room. It was stunning. I must admit, when I went to see the room, you didn't tell me anything about it. When I opened the doors and those trees were there, it was just, it was took my breath away. And I can imagine going into a ceremony or a wedding when that's set, the guests, it gives a real good effect. So I wanted you to tell me a bit about you and your business.
Yeah, so we're LBS Event Design and Wedding Planners, and we're based in Bishopbriggs in Glasgow. We have been operating since 2011, and our core business is weddings. So we're at the heart of the weddings. And right now, because obviously we're not functioning, we're all kind of like, but now we're going ahead with weddings again. It's amazing that we're going to be able to be interacting with our couples again. We offer all kinds of event decoration and lots of bespoke decoration as well. And we pride ourselves in our couples because they've got to be happy, because at the end of the day, this is their special day. So we like to interact with them, get to know them a bit personally as well, because we feel if they've got the confidence in us, then it's something less for them to worry about as well. And building up that personal interaction with them, it gives us a sense of who they are and what they're looking for the special day that they've obviously been looking forward to for so long. And especially now that weddings happen on hold for so long, we've got so many couples waiting for that to happen, and it's exciting for us to be part of all the weddings. So our business is just to make days memorable for our clients and make sure that we are there for them anytime they need us at the end of our call.
And do you know what, working with you over the last couple of weeks on this, you're so passionate about your business, you can see that. And if you need to get in touch with Pauline about anything, please don't hesitate. She's helped me so much over the last few weeks with our setup and getting all this done, and so easy to work with. And I mean, I've asked a lot of questions, Pauline, and you've made me feel so at ease. So I would recommend that any wedding needs anywhere, get in touch with Pauline. I wanted to ask you a bit about the setup you've done for us, please. And I mentioned these trees. Could you tell me a bit about what you've done for us and what brought that idea on?
Yeah, so just now you've got lots of several trees that have came in now. They give a sense of fullness within the venues. They're very, very effective. And as you've seen as well, like the blossom trees, we've got these ones that are due in a couple of weeks' time. These are blossom with the rose shrubs amongst it as well. So this gives a sense of not just a blossom tree, it's got some colourings to it as well, which blush pinks are all very still on core, ivories and whites. The trees that we had within the venue, we had the blossom trees, and as you've seen, just adding a little bit of lights, fairy lights, it just makes that get the wow factor in the evening. So during the day, you don't just have your trees looking wow. At night time, when it's dark, the DJ or band is in, it showcases them really, really well as well. So there's various styles that you can have of the trees, and yeah, they're gorgeous. Just now.
They're gorgeous. I think as well the height. You know, when you walk into that room and you've got that height on each table, it really gives that wow factor. I mean, our room was just stunning. I just don't want it ever to be taken down. It just looks amazing. So the last question I want to ask you about, because I want to finish to talk about trends. We all watching, everybody that's watching that's due to get married or thinking about getting married, they all want to know what the trends are. So you can tell us a bit about that at the end. But I want to find out about our clients that book weddings here with us. So somebody books a wedding with me at my hotel. How do you work with them? How does it work?
So with the Strathclyde Hilton couples, what we do is obviously the package offers the chair covers within the package. Now, this can be changed if they want to go down the line of having the Chiavari chairs. So we can change over within the package and offer the Chiavari chairs because they're very popular just now as well.
So you can be quite flexible then? You can be quite flexible.
Very flexible as well. So once they book the venue and they get the package, then obviously, Lindsay, you send them, if they're interested in further items, they can come along to our showroom in Bishopbriggs. Once they come along, what we do is we find out exactly what they're looking for and we try to put together a package for them. They also receive 10% discount on all items that they book with us, just basically because we are your supplier, and obviously we've got to make sure we take care of your clients as well as take care of them. So once they come into the showroom, they'll get their items that they're looking for, and then 6 weeks before the wedding, what we do is bring them inside. We set up a wee mini setup of what the wedding will look at like, and then that's when they decide, yes, Pauline, that's exactly what we want. If it's not what they want, maybe too many flowers, too many colours in the floral centre heads, Pauline, can you take some of that out, make more greenery, make more this? So yeah, we work with them so that then they're going to be that 6 weeks, they know that that's exactly what they're getting on their wedding day, they know what they're walking in, they know what they see as well when they're going to come into the wedding. So it's a very good concept for all.
Great. And you can be flexible, adaptable, just like us as a venue. So it's just good. We work hand in hand and we'll look after every couple and guest that we've got. So lastly, please, I'm desperate to know, what's the trends, Pauline, for weddings? Tell us.
So the trends just now is lots of natural flair, earthy looks, autumn colours, wooden arches, shrubs, trees, basically bringing the outdoors, indoors, giving that natural base, natural look, natural freedom look. So this is more what we're going down now, greens and ivories and trees and shrubs and things like that. So it's all combined and it comes in really, really nice, and it makes the room look full and very, very attractive looking too. This is also some of the things that we offer. So we offer mirror tabletops. This is one of our bespoke items, And these are very good as well because you can have the reflection of your items onto the mirror. So if you're having something like a floral blossom tree, this reflects into the mirror and it gives a total fullness because you're seeing the reflection. So it's giving a beautiful ambience and a beautiful clear-cut picture. So it's really, really effective looking. Some of the new items as well that's coming. So lots of golds. So this is something that would be really nice for the ceremony. We can do these with two, with a smaller one in the middle, or just the one for your ceremony. Lots of golds are coming into as well, with lots of shrubs and outdoor look. We've also got, obviously, as I'd mentioned earlier, the Chivari chairs. These are very popular as well. So a lot of people are coming away from the chair cover and sash now and going down the Chivari chairs. And we can feature that within the packages that we work with within the hotel and match the centerpieces within that, and also the charger plates. So the new charger plates are in as well. It's like glass charger plates, just to give that table setting. It's like a natural look. It's not too empowered with lots of items. It's like a sense of freedom. So this is the kind of looks that we're going for just now. And aisle settings are still kind of at ivories and white, so it's got that clean wedding look about it. Just something similar to this, like clean white, always goes nice at weddings, everyone's aware.
Gorgeous.
And there's a wee ceremony setting there as well. Just a clean cut, nothing too over empowering. And then if you've got a spare wall that you've got that you want to add something that's kind of good for pictures, just good for focusing on, and good for your guests to get a picture against. We offer every letter, every number within the alphabet for letters for your wedding as well, LED letters. So that's just some of the stuff that we offer, Lindsay.
Fabulous. That's great, Pauline. Great. Listen, so we're really running out of time, guys. If anybody's got any questions at all, please pop them in the comments. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back through and I will answer them. We've got another hotel coming up, another fabulous hotel PTC that's going to be live.
We've got a couple of questions here, Lindsay, that we possibly may be able to cover just now.
If we go quickly.
So we've got, do you have many packages available?
Yes, we do. We have loads. We've got 3 main packages, but I would like to know what you want first. So I'd like to speak to you and I'd like to find out a bit about how you want your day to go. And if I need to create a bespoke package, I will. If you want to go with one of our central packages, then not a problem. Give me a wee phone.
Fabulous. And we've also got a lot of good feedback as well. So we've got some nice feedback here from Elda Martin, who's hosted many charity balls, and she says that the venue is fabulous and always really lovely.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
Comments here, and lots of brides as well, saying that they're looking forward to their big day.
Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad you tuned in. So I hope I've done it justice, Pauline. Thank you. This is our venue, DoubleTree by Hilton Strathclyde. It's been lovely to do this live. Thank you so much to Guides for Brides. Thanks to Pauline. And any questions, give me a phone, drop me an email, give Pauline a phone, or we'll answer in the comments below. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone. It was lovely to tune in. Speak to you all soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.